Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something that I've been trying to do for like ever. I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup and how I do my makeup. Also, I'm sure you've noticed the quality, the quality of my video has gone up. I do have a nice camera. I just haven't used it because I was lazy. That's why my quality looks so much better. It's probably why you can see my acne scars a lot more so than you were able to previously. I'm just gonna show you how I look not ugly. We got a clear canvas to work with, and if anybody knows anything, I mean maybe you don't, it's none of my business, but you should always start with a clean face, kids. Also, fun fact, I've never gone to bed with my makeup on, ever. I'm 22, I've had a lot of adventures in my life, and I have never gone to bed with makeup on. Face clean, toned, and in the morning, if it's not too dry, I just use aloe vera instead of regular moisturizer. I typically use moisturizer at night. So, all right. So let's get started. First and foremost, because it is winter and because my skin can be drier than my Love Life, we're gonna use a nice hydrating toner. It's this guy right here. I wonder if it'll focus, there we go. So it is the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. We love NYX. NYX is our girl. Next, we're gonna take our beauty blender and we're gonna take this boy, who is my favorite, and it is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I used to have the matte finish one because I was like, oh, my skin's oily. But then I realized part of the reason why my skin was oily is because I was not moisturizing it enough. But right now, we're going to use the regular one. This is color correcting, full coverage, but it's a CC cream. So thank God, we want to take care of our skin while also getting that full coverage, ladies, to hide all of our imperfections. It also has SPF 50, anti-aging, and hydrating. So we love her. So we're just going to do one pump of that. A single, like literally just a single full pump. See that? That's gonna be enough. And then after wetting your beauty blender, you wanna wet her, otherwise it's just gonna go on kind of like cakey and not great. After you wet her and squeeze out all of the wetness, you're gonna dip it in, and you're just gonna go ham. You're just gonna go ham. That was sexy. So, our base on. We've dragged it down the neck, we've blended it out to the best of our ability, and now we need to take care of these guys, these nice purple designer under eye bags. I'm gonna go in with this NYX boy. I wonder if you can see that. Yep, this NYX boy. It is the Professional Dark Circle Concealer. It's in Fair because I'm not the whitest bitch out there, but I'm pretty damn white. So we're gonna, it's like a little pot. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, but right now, Mama's got some claws. So we don't wanna get our claws into concealer because that's messy and then I have to clean it up. So we're gonna take the tip of our beauty blender, put it into the pot, squeeze it around there a little bit, just get some on the tip. And then just go in underneath the dark circles. Kind of learned over the years that concealer, I used to use so much of it just to cover all of these spots right here. Like that was just like how I dealt with my acne to some degree, and it looked so cakey at the end of the day, and I was so self-conscious about that because I hated it. I hated that I literally looked like I was wearing just too much makeup. And I always wanted to be that bitch that was like, oh my god, I'm like barely wearing anything, like, and I still looked gorgeous. I mean, I think everybody wants to be that way, but after a while, I just kind of accepted that that was just not, that was not my lot in life. we moved on. But as I got older and my skin got better and now it's primarily scars, I really have been trying to like keep it limited. Like, so I find this is a little more condensed and I don't need to use as much. Oh, that was weak. That was so weak. Next, and again, if you can't tell already, NYX is my absolute favorite brand because it is super quality and I can also find it at the drugstore. Shit's cheap. So next we're going in with the NYX. Oh my god, that shine. We're going in with the NYX HD Finishing Powder. It is just a clear powder. We're just gonna put some of that on our beauty blender and then we're gonna take it under the eyes. And I don't typically put on enough to let it bake. I just put on a little, but I do wipe it away after about like 15 minutes, but it's just like, I'm not one of those beauty gurus that's like, oh, we're just gonna put a shit ton of like cocaine looking powder under our eyes and then we're gonna wipe it off in 30 minutes. And after you're done with your under eyes, I kind of just put it on the tip of the beauty blender and I drag it everywhere else. You could use a brush for this. I found that a moist beauty blender tends to work a lot better for me because it just fucking absorbs like a dream and it looks so not cakey, which we love. All right, now it doesn't look like I have large quantities of powder on my face right now, but I still do like to wipe it away after like 10 minutes or so, but I'll let it sit for a minute first, let the powder absorb all the oils. The bronzer I am using is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really like her. She's subtle, but as you can see, not so subtle that you can't build it. I think that's my biggest thing, is like I can build it if I want to. I have to sneeze. We love that cheekbone. We love a good cheekbone. And I like to drag it up to my forehead. Makes it look nice. And then I like to drag it underneath my chin. It's sort of like a 3 shape. That's how I learned it. It's like a 3, like a boom, boom. Like, that way you can get all of the good angles. And then I would just like to drag a little bit across my nose. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I know some people don't like blush, but I actually happen to love it. So we're gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay, and this is in Corky. I like it. It's a very peachy pink. I have a couple of other ones of these. This is actually a really good blush, personally, my personal opinion. We're gonna smile, but we're not gonna take it all the way in on the cheek. We're just gonna take it to sort of the halfway point of the not the Adam's apple. That is not the Adam. We're just gonna take it halfway to the apples of the cheeks. So like right here, and we're gonna sweep up. And it's gonna go right alongside the bronzer we just did. So it kind of blends in seamlessly there. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna save highlighter for last. She is fantastic. I have a great highlighter. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kind of blend this all together, wipe off some of that extra powder that we had. Blend and wipe away all of the extra powder that you can. And voila, we're good. So next we're actually gonna do eyes. I just got this Morphe palette. First Morphe palette I've ever had. Never really was big into eyeshadows, but I have always wanted one because they're actually quite quality for such a low price. So I got this bad boy right here. Love my nudes. My nude eyeshadows are like my thing. So we're going to take a flat-headed eyeshadow brush. I keep talking off camera, sorry. Gotta take a flat-headed eyeshadow brush. This is just like a Bamboo brand eyeshadow brush. And we're going to start at the base. So I like to cover the whole base line with just sort of a lighter brown. So we're gonna go in with this bad boy right here. We're just gonna pat that on to the whole base. Not too dark, not too light. But to be fair, even the lighter shades are kind of dark on me because I'm pale. Hi, so my camera died, but that's okay. We're gonna keep on going, fam. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, if I can hold it, I'm gonna take this bad boy right here, this bright guy in the middle, matte bright guy. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna drag him right above the brow bone. Right up there. So I'm gonna take this guy right here. Really work it into that outer crease, I guess you could say. And then last but not least, I'm gonna take one of the shimmery whites and I'm gonna put it right on the outer corner. And I don't just put it like in the corner, I drag it into the rest of the eye. I think that's important. It really helps open it up. Next, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend it. The eyeshadow is done, very nude, very basic. Again, we're not going for anything fancy here. We're just trying to look not ugly. Next, I'm gonna take some eyeliner. Today I'm gonna be using this guy, this waterproof eyeliner, Tattooed by Scone. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's essentially just a pen. Let's get a little closer. I'm gonna take my lid, and I'm just gonna, I know you're not supposed to do this because it causes wrinkles or whatever at James Charles, but this is how I do it because otherwise my lid is just too big and it gets, I'm gonna drag it. Ow. So there you go. You have this girl. She's pretty good. Been better, but she's pretty good. Alrighty. I'm just gonna do the other side. I'm pretty sure my apartment's haunted, by the way. Hello? Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure she's haunted. Next, we're gonna take mascara, which I think really brings the whole thing together. This one is the Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Maybelline. My only problem with this boy is that it's waterproof and it's nice and thick and it really gives you that effect. It is a bitch to get off at the end of the day. All right, eyes are done. Now this mascara also takes like a minute or so to dry because it's so thick. I'm like dead ass convinced that the ghost is here right now, but I have no way of proving that. So I'm just gonna deep breath, keep moving. So I'm gonna show you the highlighter. It's Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral, and it is a liquid highlighter. And all you do is you take this little wand right here and you just kind of put it right there on your upper cheekbone like that. Take your ring finger, as long as it's a clean ring finger, you just work it into your skin very lightly, just patting it. Boom, look at that bad boy. Woo! All right, and then I like to put a little bit on my nose and just a little bit on my Cupid's bow. If I have any left over, right into the corners of my eyes. I have very thick eyebrows, so I always have to brush through them. Thankfully, I don't have to put anything on them. I just have to brush them out. So I take a little spoolie. I also have this guy, the eyebrow thing, but this is only if I really need to like trim them or pluck them or shape them. I find that the spoolie is really the best way to brush through I used to have a unibrow in 7th grade, and I didn't notice until I walked into a nail salon one day. Because they're mean, they're harsh. I walked into a nail salon and they were like, do you want your eyebrows waxed? Because you've got a little thing right here. And it literally shook me to my core. And that's when I started plucking and waxing my brows. Real quick, I'm just gonna throw on a lipstick. It's a lip gloss actually, it's Larizzi. I always have some kind of chapstick on before I put on a color, just because I get really chapped lips. So this is just like a colored lip gloss, but it's only slightly colored. All right, and then just a little bit of setting spray. Boom. That is my full face of makeup, so I don't look ugly. And my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna peace. I hope this was informative, helpful, and I hope you were shocked by how, you know, much less ugly I looked afterwards, I guess. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later, kids. Bye.